fucking Allagans, man. Here we are, the expedition crew. Convenient terminal right here.
Now, where was that? Ah.
Yeah, we got a cutscene in the past where we saw Nero messing with this technology and stuff like that, so I think he's been here messing with the ship before.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
Already found out where all this shit is? I see, Nero. Why'd you need us then?
How convenient. You've been here before.
Yeah, exactly. He has been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
Oh shit.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Grinwat? Grinwat? Grindwat? Sure, we'll go with that. Imperial forces.
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
I guess is this also a scouting party looking for this weapon as well?
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Ah, yes, name's Dayman. Name's Dayman. Such rosy fucking cheeks with freckles and shit like that, dude. Alright, okay. Sure.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent, why? What's wrong with this guy in particular? Also go, minions, take care of that brute. This is why I brought you along, didn't I?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
I like this. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I like my character here. We're away. Yeah, keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them, Sid. We'll take care of this rabble. Watch out, bitches. Oh, Gosetsu gonna stand in front of us. Here he goes, man.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma.
Samurai.
You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Show us what you got, Gosetsu. Ooh. Ooh. A little music trill as well. Meanwhile, this guy, holy giant weapon, dude. He had to really do the spin thing for that. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I like that little bit there. Good music, good music. Alright. What about all these people? Just us? What about these people who are on the outside of this shit? Okay, alright. Gosetsu Everfall. Ida and Yugiri Mistwalker. Okay. I guess we're going. Everybody else is just like, don't worry, my lord. I'll stop these women and just myself. This is my fight, understand? Stay out of it. Okay, he's telling his people to stay out. Get him, Captain!
No retreat. No surrender.
I have you.
Slay those savages for the Empire! This dude's got his own cheer squad.
You watching, Papolimo?
Oh, you watching, Papolimo? excuse me, sir. I'm,
Leave this to me.
shoot. Making sure my companions have regen on them. Okay, hold on. Let's get presence of mind going so that I can cast faster.
No holding back.
I may have misjudged the enemy. They should be straight. What do you feel scoffing? Yeah, don't just stand. Now your captain is in danger. All right, he's just like, all right, okay, I may have underestimated them getting here.
I like to strike.
Fuck, dude, they just got annihilated. They just walked in here and got fucking murdered, dude. Okay, let's do holy real quick.
This one'll sting.
All these little voice quips, dude.
An opening.
An opening.
With soul and steel.
Get him,
It's all
crew.
over now.
Oh, fuck, they're kicking our asses.
No retreat.
How many
No
soldiers did
surrender.
he bring with him? We will stand against the tide. Oh, shit.
I have you.
Okay. We only got him to halfway health. I was prepared to keep going. Oh shit, it's not voice anymore. Surrender. We have you outnumbered. I think that's what his voice was. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. Hold on, let me put away my staff for a second. I'm getting a phone call. Yes, hello? Are you still playing with those soldiers? Nero, how'd you get this number? Nero, how'd you get this number? I guess it's a little link pearl it can be easily hacked into. I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Nero said some weird shit. He's gonna send us one of his toys, quote unquote. Oh, dude, Magitech armor. He did before in Praetorium? Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose the link pearl, they have said before the link pearls are easy to hack into. Behold, the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense. Oh, mother. What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire. I'll run away. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray, attend to the rest of his minions. Will do. Alright, we have Magitech armor now. We're just like, oh heck yeah, we're gonna fucking roast and toast him. Oh shit, Magitech cannon. Well, time to just press buttons. Photon cannon. Fires a short-range burst. Fires an explosive projectile at designated area. Look out, fellows. Fires a concentrated in a straight line before you. Okay.
No holding back. No retreat. No surrender.
No retreat, no surrender.
Look upon a samurai of summer.
Oh shit, it's a big ass armor.
It's all over now. Leave this to me.
Don't worry guys, I'm helping.
With soul and steel.
Oh shit.
You watching, Pavolimo?
Dude, man, how many of this shit you guys got?
Your defense is lacking.
Jesus, they really came with a lot of armor. Do we have to have dealt with all this nonsense? If we didn't get the Magitech? Christ. Oh my god, there's even more.
This one'll sting. An opening.
'Tis my right to strike!
Back off, you wee bastards. Holy fuck. Don't worry, I help. How's it going? Okay, I think we did it. They're retreating. Hey, you can't just run off. They're going. Deserting the battle is punishable by death. I order you to stand your ground. Come back here now. Please. Oh, he's defeated. Now that's just embarrassing. Pitiful. You bring this fate upon yourself. God damn it all to the 7th Hell. I'll kill you bastards.
No surrender.
If it's the last thing I do. Alright. Don't worry, crew, I got you. Oh well, okay, let's just take him out.
Look
Got
upon
a
us,
fast
samurai
cat
of
going.
Doma!
Holy fuck. Ah.
It's all over now.
Don't worry, I got you, Ida.
Leave this to me.
With soul and steel!
I have lilies and I know these guys aren't in danger of dying.
You watching,
but
Pabalimo?
the healer in me. Healer in me wants to make sure they stay alive.
Your defense is lacking.
He's almost dead. We almost got him. Ah, that's the edge of the freaking thing. Whoops, it's the edge of the combat arena. Alright, we got him, we got him. You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words, it'll be you who rules this day. And there he goes. Jesus Christ, Garmal did fucking throw a lot of us. Alright, we're back. Thanks, Nero. For the Magitech armor. It certainly helped, because apparently they had like, I don't know, fucking at least 6 or 7 or 5, somewhere around there, magic giant ass suits of armor. How goes it, Tech Squad?
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance.
Fucking
They must
really,
have been
dude.
set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
Ah, that would make sense. That'd be a good way to track primals.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Interesting.
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain
Just
it will
can't
attempt to
release it?
capture the Primal at Belsar's wall. Assuming its
All right,
mission is
go.
successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess, we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Yeah, we'll see it in action and then we'll figure it out from there, right? What can go wrong?
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, My question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Good question. We don't have a lot of other options available to us. We have no idea what Omega weapon can do. And we don't know if we can control it, so... this is a big risk. Interesting. A dialogue option. Well, what do you think, or is there any other way? Yeah, you know what? Let's roundtable this shit. We'll say, what do you think, Ida? I know you didn't understand a lot of that, but yeah, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think? Ida's looking inside.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
You don't press anything, Ida, for the love of God. Let the fucking technologists... I get it, you're committed. You think that this is... that, you know, we don't got another way, this is the path. That's what you think. That's good and all, but you don't actually have to press any buttons. Let's leave it to the experts.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, yes, I guess, okay, you can press it. Alright, Ida, if you're certain.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
You as well, Ida. Yeah, take this moment if you need to. Take this moment if you need to. But just want to let you know, yeah, we're kind of low on options, so this is something that we're gonna try out here. But once again, high risk. Big chance shit hits the fan here, so if shit hits the fan, don't be disheartened. It happens all the time, but yeah, this might be kind of fucked. It's supposed to be making that sort of warning bells. This is spooky.
Mira! Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
Nero, dude. Yes, yes. Technology. Okay, Nero. Concerned, serious face.
Omega is loose.
Omega is loose, dude. Whoa, we're committed. Oh, there it is, the cocoon. Listen to this music, man. Oh my god, is it breaking out right now? Oh man, dude, just like Bahamut. Oh, we really had no time to waste. Oh, is that Omega? Oh, they ready to fight, dude. They ready to fight. Just in the fucking nick of time, apparently, dude. Oh, look at this thing, dude. Green, an interesting color choice. Like a wave of ether? Like water ether? Water, interesting. Did you just fucking flood the entire cast room with fucking magic water? Just cause a magical tidal wave? Oh, fucking Omega weapon, not deterred, dude. A tsunami? That's a difference. Interesting. I wonder what determines what ethereal affinities a primal has. Did it just summon a lightning bolt too? Okay, alright. This little bot dude. Oh, it's summoning high magic shit. Oh, just growing teeth apparently or whatever. It's ready to fire its lasers. Oh, but Omega is doing the same. Laser v laser. Classic. Oh, the little bot is doing it. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fucking hell, dude. A blast that's felt for moms around. This is a battle that goes all the way back to Final Fantasy V. The origins in Final Fantasy XIV is more complex, of course, I see. Look at that. Oh, okay. What is that? Like, that was Omega and the fucking primal essence was full with fucking that. Who won? What happened? What happened? What does the data say?
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting.
Ah, fuck.
But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
Maybe the transmitter was damaged.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered the malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
I guess putting it to sleep would be okay, but what if it's still out there fighting the thingy bob? Like, what happened with the primal? All right, good job, Ida. We tried our best. What?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
What? Well, to be fair, I also saw that, you know, it was starting to break free of the cocoon anyway. Also, did your tattoo just, like, disappear? Aren't those, like, Charlea things? Charlean? Tattoos?
Papalymo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Oh, you're saying that because it could break free of the cocoon, that means it was bound to Papalimo's ether, and if the ether was fading, that means Papalimo's dead. Is that what you're saying? Was his ether also bound to your magic tattoos? Ida, speak to me. All right. All right, Sid. I'm not sure where we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Travel to Gridania? Yeah, sure, let's go. Long loading screen. Also, let me just hide that log window real quick. Oh, okay, we're in the airship landing. All right. Oh, yeah, no, they were on the lower floor. Whoopsies, I walked right past them. Whoopsies, okay, here we go. Alphano? Hello. I came as soon as I heard the Excelsior had been spotted on its approach. Thanks, Alphano. Coming in, checking in on us. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Indeed. So we'll use these orchestron rolls real quick. Anything else to say? Whoopsie, is anything else to say, Sid? Alphano looks like he has news for us. I almost dread to ask. The far edge of fate. Alphano has the look of a man with much to say. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. Yeah, that fucking shit, man. Holy fuck. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Me too, I'll come with you. Yida, wait. We must first... The LDAC seer is expecting us. Worry not, Alphano. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. I guess Arquette's testimony would be like, yeah, so we fought a lot of Garleans and then we activated it, and from what we could see from, I don't know, its screen or whatever, shit hit the fan. How was it for you guys? Like, I don't know, unless the Omega has a fucking camera situated on top of it. We didn't actually get to see all that shit. Just, I don't know, whatever information Omega was relaying to us. Alright, let's go then, to the Lotus Stand. Oh, look at this guy, look at this guy. Alright. Ethernet Conjurers Guild. No, yeah, that was an awesome cutscene, dude. Yeah, little robot versus giant-ass dragon laser battle, dude. Oh yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. It was badass. Alright, Silent Conjurer. The Lucy is here with you then. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Dude, whole crew here, each one of the Alliance leaders. Alright, Merlweb. Another calamity of her today. How many times now have you and yours hauled us back from the brink? Yeah, that primal certainly was powerful. And it was just starting to break free, so we launched the Omega weapon just in time, but now we don't know where either of those two are. Had I not instructed you to throw Nidhogg's accursed eyes into the abyss, all of this might be avoided. Yeah, I thought them beyond reach. Yeah. No, you would have been right if it wasn't for the Yesians. But yeah, when we tossed those over the edge, I was also just like, maybe we should find a more permanent means to destroy these. But yeah. I totally called that. I didn't know they were gonna come back into play. I hadn't been spoiled on that at least, so I totally called that. At the time, though, I also didn't know that it was apparently an impassable aether nonsense down there, but yeah. The Yesians, man, the Yesians. Alright, Robam. It would seem Garland's little friend was as good as his word. Yeah. Nero has like Mad Doctor kind of vibes, but with technology, but yeah. There's some times where he can be useful. Alright, Connie, hello. My friends, full eager have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. Yeah, I guess few indeed can understand the Allagan tech and then also fucking overcome what the Garleans fucking threw at us there. You are too kind, Lucidsir. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega Eye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. Okay, so we didn't get anything from it? What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived. I need to hear Moroweb's new voice actor before we continue with this. And from its mists rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Grirbania. The primal's might defied belief. It seemed that the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows. And it wielded such magics as I've never seen, and I hope never to see again. Some like a giant tsunami, dude. And giant laser. And lightning. Yeah, Sam Riegel was Alphinode's old voice actor. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in like I forget where they saw that, and I was just like, oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, that was his voice actor for Realm Reborn. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere in Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal... Hold on. So they both fell motionless from the sky, okay. It seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. Double KO, okay. So they're not dead though, they're just temporarily conked out. That bodes ill. Well, we shut down Omega, so at least there's that, but yeah, the other Primal's still out there. I don't know how long it's going to take to recover from this fatal blow, but... While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the Primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. Okay. Shinryu. Shinryu. Okay. I think Ryu is like dragon, so... Alright. Devil dragon, okay. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on Gearbanian side of the border. Aye. Which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Terrapin. I'm not sure if this was Rowan's voice. To capture the wall. Oh, they've sent Pippin. With the Imperials in disarray, we have a perfect opportunity to secure Gerdania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council's adjourned. I think I might be mixing Merleb voice in there too much. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with the loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they managed at all. Because I'm a fucking genius, and honestly, nobody can hold a candle to me. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears. Yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Gearbania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp. That's a big goal, and sort of falling into exactly what Ilberd wanted from this assault. Though I guess he also wanted the Primal, I don't know, to do something. But, you know, I know freeing Alamigo, not a bad goal. Stormblood! Serious nod. Oh, Neo Shinryu. I see. From some an old Final Fantasy game. Yeah, a lot of the primals are like, they're summons from Final Fantasy games. Not the right one. Okay. Okie dokie though, let me talk to everybody first again. Connie? Pray, accept my humblest and most earnest thanks once again, warrior of light. Had Shinryu been suffered to roam free, the Twelveswood would surely have been laid waste. Yeah, that shit was powerful. I could have fought it though, I could have fought it! This operation to take the wall will be Ishgard's first military action under Alliance banners. Though I have no appetite for bloodshed, a part of me is glad of the chance to begin reparations for our past inaction. I'm glad, Emmerich. Look at you guys, dude. The Alliance leaders, dude. Yeah. Robom. I go to oversee the operations at Belisar's Wall. You have done your part. Leave us to handle the initial imperial reprisal and rest while you may. Alright, Robom. You got it. When the primal emerged... No, we've gotten too hard in this action, I think. When the primal emerged, I was for an instant transported back to Carteneau. In the moment, the black worm made an eighth hell of the battlefield. Gladly, would I live out the rest of my days without seeing such a sight again. Yeah, that Bahamut shit was wild, based on the cutscene. If, as seems likely, we put Omega into stasis after, what did they call it? Yes, after Shinryu was defeated, we should have little to fear from either one of them. Well, it was defeated, but was it defeated? We don't know. I should very much like to see this Shinryu creature for myself. Ooh, primals, just as fascinating as technology. Power? Interesting. Alright. Alfino, you must be exhausted. Yeah, we did fight a lot of Imperials. Odor and Ellie suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones. But I wonder if we might first make a small detour? Y'shtola and the others have gathered at Americe's Spire, and I imagine that you, too, would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. Yeah, let's see the aftermath. Let's go. It is decided then. Lead on. Alright, let's go. To the spire. Let's see. Map. Okay, yeah. And we could technically take the dock out, but it's alright. It's not that cost-worthy to teleport. We'll teleport. Alrighty. Yep, out this way, here we go. Once again, I would hardly call this a spire, quote unquote. As the wall, the thing is no longer in the sky, the cocoon. Alright, hello crew. Alfino. No trace of the cocoon remains, just as if it never existed. Kyle? Oh, thank the 12. After witnessing Omega's single-minded onslaught, I had visions of you being trapped between it and its target. Hardly the most rational concern, I concede. But if you had seen what I saw... You think I would jump into all that nonsense? No, I'm good. Oh, I think that's the Valentine Chocobo armor. There they go. Pistola? I need to get that at some point.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
Yeah, that shit was wild, and you guys were this close to it? Holy fuck.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground.
Okay,
We
good.
were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
I Very, very similar to Bahamut. It was.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
Yeah, but it wasn't exactly like Bahamut. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of factors that went into the summoning of that primal. I mean, because it was also the Aether and the wishes of those of the Resistance who had died, so not just Ilberd. So I imagine that also played a factor.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by a mega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Allag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, that little robot, dude. That little robot was ready to kick some fucking ass, dude. Friggin' unfaltering, dude. Undeterred. It's just like, oh, it's gonna fire the lasers? Well, I'm gonna fire my lasers. Sad,
And how
concerned
fares
moment of
poor Ida in the
complication.
midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
Yeah, she wanted to come out here. Did she make it out here?
She's up on the platform, lost
Okay,
in
good.
thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
I think I know this moment. Ida, what up? By the way, you're gonna explain at some point what happened with the magic tattoo, right?
It was all we had left of him.
We still have the memories in our hearts.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, that cocoon wasn't gonna remain forever, dude.
I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Just enough time, apparently. Very sad face. Yeah, Papalimo, dude. Oh, she's taking off her mask. She's taking off her mask. And her head thing. Nice clasp.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
There she be.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I
In his
shouldn't hide
little
behind my
shadow.
sister's mask.
Yeah, when we had the moment with Gundabald was just like, he recognized Yida, but Yida didn't seem to recognize him. And then Papalimo said, I should have never given her that mask. So now we're learning here that it was her sister's mask.
20 years ago,
So probably
on the
mistook her
day
for
the
her
Empire
sister.
marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old.
Okay.
My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric.
Yeah, so Alamigo, what happened is that there was an Alamigan resistance to overthrow a tyrant ruler, and they did it. But then, like, the Empire sort of, like, swooped in, used this opportunity and this moment of chaos and where the forces and whatever were concentrated elsewhere and just took over Alamigo.
And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind. and always knew what to do.
That sounds like a big age difference if your sister was fighting. If you were not even 5 years old and your sister was fighting, that's a big ass age difference. Cause like your sister to fight like youngest, like I guess you could be fighting at like 16 or something like that. That'd be the youngest. Now that'd be like 10 plus age difference, but that would be very young still to fight. So I would imagine even older than that. Strong and kind and always knew what to do. Well, she thought highly of her sister. But you were only 5?
But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too. And I never saw him again.
Yeah, less than 5, she said. So less than 5?
After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian.
Okay, so like the Eorzean city of Charlian, yeah.
That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name?
And her
or did
name.
you simply mean to continue what she had started?
Yeah, why take up her name as well, dude?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Okay, so it seemed like for a moment there that this was just an open secret that everybody knew, but apparently you still knew it. That Ida was her older sister and it's not actually her name.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Oh, so everybody, all of the Archons recognized you as not... I mean, once again, that was a huge age difference. I mean, surely you would be able to tell based on the age difference alone.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
Okay. Wait. I might have missed this. When did the older sister get out of the equation here?
Ida died 6 years ago.
Oh, here we go.
On a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo.
Okay, so only 6 years ago.
They say she was overwhelmed by imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl.
Oh no.
She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
Did she save the girl? Oh! Did we get a moment of why did you never tell me? Should I say this line? I mean, she didn't even tell the Archons, dude. And we knew her for less long than this? Of course she wouldn't tell me. Yeah, if she didn't even tell the Archons, I mean... why would she ever tell me? ... Normally I would go with the voice line, but yeah, we're gonna do this.
I'm sorry for lying to you.
Oh,
My real name is Lise.
She's gonna give us the... She gets the gist of it anyway, we don't have to say anything. Yeah, you stole us a smart cookie. You stole us a smart cookie. Lise! Oh, her text box even been renamed. Okay, dude. And now from thenceforth, the character that we knew as Ida is going to be Lise.
When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I
This was a
wanted
spoiler,
to
I
be his
knew.
new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done.
This was indeed a spoiler I knew. I mean, Lys takes a big part in Stormblood, and I know a lot of spoilers of Stormblood. So, yeah, this is something that I knew. When I saw stuff from Stormblood, and I wasn't keeping as much up with the story, and I was just seeing some like art and images and, you know, like the opening trailer and whatever for Stormblood, I was just like, who is this character? I was just like, who is this blonde character? I have no idea who this is. And then only later when I watched through this some more specific parts of the story later, I was just like, oh, it's Yda, but she's called Lys now and she took off her mask. Like, if you didn't know, like, these seem like two entirely separate characters, because not only does she not have the mask anymore, or the hat, but she also has the name change as well. So yeah, so I had no idea that this was also Yda at the time, and then I looked into more story specific stuff, and then I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, Yda. She took on the name of her older sister, and then she became Lys, and she's gonna be with us a lot during the Stormblood expansion. She has a big role to play. But yeah, I kept calling her Yda until this, because I don't want to spoil anybody that might be watching it that isn't as further along than I am. You know, so there's some people coming in that will be like, oh, okay, they're doing Heavensward stuff, I won't get spoiled here, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta keep it low key. Also, you know, I also want to experience the story as it comes at me and try not to let spoilers influence my reaction too much. So yeah, though obviously so some things would be like, you know, obviously if I wasn't spoiled it on, I would be way more surprised by some things. Like for example, when frickin' Ysael and Horshafan's fucking spirits come in at the end of when we were fighting Nidhogg. Like, I had seen that cutscene before, so I knew that was gonna happen. But that shit's never happened before, where we get to see the spirits of characters. That's just wild. Like, like lyrically, that was some wild shit. But I was just like, yep, here they are. That was a big moment. But yeah. When Papalymo brought me Yda's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. Oh, so that's why you took on her name, to sort of keep her alive? And you sort of like drown out yourself, right? Oh, well, obviously you're you. You can never be Yda. Your sister.
I didn't want to become
You have your own
Yda,
strength, right? Okay,
exactly.
yeah. Okay, there we go.
At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself. And it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalymo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path. And those were his final words to me.
Those were indeed his final words to you.
The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Okay, so he like magicked that onto you. Mark of the Archons. The tattoo.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lys.
Lys.
And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Ala Mhigo to be the country that Yda and my father always wanted it to be.
Heck yeah. Slow shot towards the sky. Beyond that wall. And meanwhile, with the Domans.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
For Doma. Oh, meanwhile, we're back here down here with Alhono. Okay. It was brave of Elise to remove her mask after so long. Yeah, she's taking a bold new step with her life, you know? Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalymo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Heck yeah, that's what friends are for. Smile and nod. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell to Taro and my sister. Oh, the Heavensward theme. There's more credits? Did we already get Heavensward credits before? Alright, the post means 3 credits. Okay, here we are again. Here we are again at credits.
Children of the land, do you hear?
Oh, I think we're getting to the end. We're getting to the end. Here we go, any post-credits cutscenes, eh? Alright, just that little quest ding. Nope, that's it. Okay. Will this send us straight into Stormblood, or should I book it? Should I do this or should I book it? I imagine just this little bit isn't gonna be straight into Stormblood, right? You can turn it in, okay. Let's find this lady real quick. Lady Flahaman, I sent her outside to enjoy a quiet cup of tea. Much has happened these past moons, and we all can use a rest every now and again. Coltonet. Though it might be simpler to surrender to despair, I have chosen to resume my studies in the arcane. I received much wisdom from Papalymo, and I would put his advice into practice. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Look at this guy. Is it a brawl? Squat fight? Who can do the most? My sister has the most curious ideas about courtship. A fine showing, brother, but you have yet to outpace Aenor. I made a fool of myself our last mission, but I will show him what I'm made of. Come on now, Hori. Is this the best you've got? Should the Archons be called away to Garabania, it will fall to us to deal with the Scion's usual obligations, and thus we must remain in peak condition. Alright. There they go. Oh, hey, Isildur! You're back. Also, hey, Tataro. Rio! My pal, dude, it's been a while! Though things are heating up in Alamigo, we can't afford to lose track of the trouble that what might be brewing in the rest of the realm. Yeah. I mean, there still might be primals and shit afoot. Don't you worry, though. I'll be keeping an ear to the ground, me nose in the air, and one eye on the horizon. Thanks, Real. Stalwart Real. I had one eye on the horizon. I love him. Did you know about Lise? I had no idea. We only met after the calamity, and her sister must already have been, well, you know, dead. Yeah, I had no idea either. I'd never met Yida. Ome. Back in the Far East, we treat back pain. You know what I also have to do before we go into Stormblood? I want to do that little cute side quest with the Doman children back in AR Realm Reborn. I have to remember to do that. Maybe at the end of the day we'll do that. Alright. Back in the Far East, we treat back pain with a long soak in a hot spring. What say you to a short journey, Isildur? I am told the waters at Camp Bronze Lake are famous for healing properties. At last I was able to rise from my sickbed, but the pain when I tried to take up my axe. What a sad old man I have become. Curse you, old age. Alright. Alfino? You should have seen the look on Totaro's face when I recounted Lisa's. I realized in retrospect that I should perhaps waited for your return. I also told Alice, apologies. You were taking so long. I mean, I don't know why. And I was just like, I'll just tell them. He may have mentioned, but Alfino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join that conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Garabania, we will have little choice but to fight. I mean, there's always a choice, but yeah. I mean, if we're looking to help, yes. Which is not to say that the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence. Yeah, this is the line that Louis Suarez said, or whatever, that Alize relayed to us. Correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire. As I rather suspect do you. Fuck yeah, for the resistance. It's been a long time coming. But yeah, also the Empire be scary though. Oh, cutscene? Oh, is this them taking the wall? Pippin! Quick march. The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. Oh hey, Rawan. It's almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. Nice job, Pippin. That's my boy. You know, Raban also obviously has a big investment in Alamigo because he's from Alamigo. I think this is where Ilberd fell. This is where we fought Ilberd? Very well, Ilberd. I will take our homeland back. Don't do it for Ilberd, dude. Fuck Ilberd. He is an asshole piece of shit. You know, Alamigo is as much as its people as is a place, and Ilberd was ready to fucking slaughter his own to get it back, and he's a dumbass piece of shit dick. For both of us. No, don't do it for him, this piece of shit. Oh, meanwhile, in the Empire. Oh. Nice statues. Those are like lions, griffins. Cool, cool. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Balasar's wall has fallen to the Orzian Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown Icon continues, though both will yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Knowing the Imperials, they're just gonna be like, no, let them die. How dare you even suggest it? Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend. Your will be done. I'm sorry for ever making a suggestion. Unless... Nope, okay. Like, unless he just napping this entire time and he just looks menacing in the mask. This character's voice. I don't remember it. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Sinister smile past the mask. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Storm of blood. Oh, there we go. And that will be the next part. That will be for later. That'll lead us into Stormblood. But yeah, for now, back to Idleshire. Back to Idleshire because we're going to be going to do the Alexander raid.